Hi and welcome to week 3 of this Understanding IELTS course. This week we're going to look at the listening part of the IELTS test. Let's start though by looking at listening in general. Do you find it difficult? Easy? Sometimes easy, sometimes difficult. How easy you find it often depends on a lot of things. Who you're listening to, what they're talking about, where you're listening, how quickly people speak, their accent. Let's see what some students said about listening to English.
Well, if I concentrate on the speaker, it is easier for me to understand what he's talking about. And sometimes I watch films in English with subtitles, and I don't even need them if I'm concentrated.
Well, actually listening is, I think probably it's the most difficult part, because sometimes when you learn at school, for example, and we have a teacher, they try to speak to you the way you understand. And when you hear the regular speech of people talking between each other, and when they're not trying to pronounce every single word that you understand, it's quite a different thing. And that's why I think that listening is the most difficult part.
I watch all the movies in English and listen to many songs in English. All my favorite bands are British, but it's still hard for me to stay concentrate when I listen to native speakers, because sometimes I just go with the flow and listen to the beautiful accent and just can't pick up some words from this. And just on IELTS listening, I got in trouble when I just forgot about my test and just listen and oh no, stop, I haven't got some answers, but it's only once. So my advice is to stay concentrated.
Speaking English more normally when I meet new people with accents that I didn't really came across before, like Scottish is quite a tough one, especially like from small towns in Scotland, and maybe I don't know, Australian is quite a tough one. And it's not about even speaking, it's about understanding those people and trying to communicate them, but like after an hour or two it becomes easier.
You know, in real life it's really easy for me because I get everything people told me, but in some audio tracks sometimes the sound is not really appropriate, or maybe I have some problems with hearing things, but it's sometimes hard to notice like every single piece of information that they give to me.
I found it is difficult if I talk to some foreigner who speaking English, who from native, maybe because some accent, but if I speak with my classmates, I don't have a problem.
We heard some people say that listening isn't a problem, and others saying how difficult they find it. Marina talked about the difference many people experience between listening as a learner, listening to your teacher, for example, and then hearing real English and thinking, wow, it's so fast, I can't understand it. Well, this week, we're going to talk about the listening test in IELTS and things you can do to help you with listening. First of all, though, share what you think and how you feel about listening.